All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking a really profound topic, the ultimate foundation of prayer and the 7 specific paths to finding the divine shade on the Day of Judgment. Whether you've grown up with these Islamic concepts or you're hearing about them for the very first time, we're going to break down exactly what it takes to achieve this kind of eternal protection.
The source material sets this incredibly vivid, honestly terrifying scene for the Day of Judgment. Step 1, the sun is brought so incredibly close to humanity. Step 2, that heat creates this environment of just overwhelming fear, sweat, and intense anxiety. And step 3, which is really the most daunting part, there is absolutely nowhere to hide, no shelter whatsoever. It is the ultimate high-stakes scenario.
But right in the middle of that inescapable, blinding heat, we get this incredible beacon of hope, a special divine shade. It's an exclusive protection on a day when literally no other protection exists, and it's granted to 7 specific groups of people. Which, naturally, brings up the ultimate question. Could you be one of them?
Part 1. The Foundation. Salah or prayer.
Because according to prophetic teachings, daily prayer, or salah, is absolutely number 1. It is the very first deed a person is going to be questioned about. Think of it as the ultimate anchor. It's the primary lens through which every single one of your other actions is going to be evaluated.
And the return on investment here, it's kind of mind-blowing. The texts literally tell us that it only takes a few minutes, but it could shape your eternal future. Basically, if your foundational prayers are solid, the accounting for everything else becomes vastly easier. It's that one key habit you really can't afford to put off.
Part 2. Public Virtue and Community.
Once that foundation is set, how do we act out in the world? What's really beautiful here is how incredibly accessible these paths are. Take the just leader. We're not just talking about kings or presidents here. That's any parent, teacher, or manager making fair decisions every single day. Then you have the devoted youth, someone in the prime of their life who actively chooses worship over, all the worldly distractions out there. And of course, the person whose heart is just constantly attached to the mosque, finding their true peace returning to Allah's house.
There's also a really sharp contrast drawn when it comes to the company we keep. We all know those worldly friendships, right? The ones based on money, popularity, or just what you can get from someone. But the 4th path highlights spiritual friendship. This is a bond between 2 people who love each other entirely for the sake of Allah, reminding each other to pray, encouraging good deeds, and just genuinely helping each other stay close to faith.
Part 3. Private Devotion and Sincerity. Now we move inward to the incredible power of hidden virtues. Picture this. You're invited to commit a sin in total secrecy. There's zero societal pressure, absolutely no chance of getting caught, but you actively walk away simply saying, "I fear Allah." That unseen, deeply personal choice, it's so beloved that it guarantees this divine protection.
Then there's the 6th path, which is earned through secret charity. And the crazy thing is, the size of the donation doesn't even matter. It could literally be a simple meal or just a few dollars. The whole point is that it's given completely in secret. You're seeking only Allah's reward and actively avoiding any kind of public praise whatsoever. It is pure, unfiltered sincerity.
And the final path highlights a moment that is so profoundly intimate. It's a person remembering Allah completely alone. They're reflecting deeply on His mercy, maybe taking accountability for their own shortcomings, and shedding sincere tears. Tears of pure love, gratitude, and hope. Those private tears carry incredible weight and are never ignored.
Part 4. Your path to success. When we pull back and look at this whole picture, it's such a beautiful equalizer. Fame, wealth, status, completely not required. They are totally off the table. What is actually required is just a strong foundation of faith, sincere intentions, and a genuine, heartfelt desire to please Allah.
Every single step you take with sincerity is a step toward that eternal success. So as we wrap up this explainer today, I want to leave you with one incredibly vital, action-oriented question to think about. Which of these 7 qualities can you start working on right now?